Number 1. Lee Byung Hun. Abuse and cheating. Let's start the list with a bang, because the star of Mr. Sunshine and Iris ran into not one, but 2 terrible scandals. The actor's seemingly stellar career first ran into a hurdle in 2009, when his ex-girlfriend, Kwon Mi-yeon, sued him for abuse and cheating. She demanded for a 100 million won compensation, and was set out to pull Lee Byung Hun's career to dust. The actor's reputation was terribly damaged, but soon, all his charges were dropped. It turned out that TV entertainer Kang Byung-kyu was pulling the strings behind the entire abuse lawsuit. Lee Byung Hun was proven innocent, and continued on his merry way of artful acting. He even expanded his international reach by appearing as Storm Shadow in the G.I. Joe franchise, and took home multiple prizes with his action thriller series Iris. But Lee Byung Hun ran into another scandal in 2014, and he was not so innocent this time. In particular, he was found to have cheated with 2 other women, when his wife, actress Lee Min-jung, was pregnant. As a result, Lee Byung Hun was blackmailed by those 2 women, and successfully sent them to jail. But even as the case closed, Lee Byung suffered from repercussions. Fans and the general public alike were enraged, claiming that they can't support a figure that had practiced infidelity. Some even signed a petition that demanded Byung Hun leave the entertainment industry, and tried to ban his CF broadcast. People thought this was the end of Lee Byung Hun's career, but with his talents, the actor still survived, and continued to snag one award after another, on both the big and small screen. His pay for one episode can amount to up to 200 million won, proving his top star position in the acting industry. Even more surprising, the actor's marriage was also saved. Lee Byung Hun was disloyal, but his wife, Min Jung, accepted him back in her arms. Even now in 2021, the couple are happily staying together, and Min Jung even posted a set of photos to celebrate their 8th year anniversary. Number 2. Hye Kyo. Tax evasion. 2014 was apparently the year of scandals, because in this year, the ageless beauty Hye Kyo also ran into trouble with the law. She went from the precious gem of the industry into a stained one that the public looked down on. And it all started when a report on tax evasion was published, criticizing a certain actress S. According to the report, actress S was recorded to have evaded 3 consecutive years of tax, worth up to 2.56 billion won, which is over $2 million US. The years were revealed to be between 2009 and 2011, and netizens soon cast suspicions over Hye Kyo, who, at the time, had been extremely successful after her role in Full House and That Winter the Wind Blows. In response to these accusations, Hye Kyo and her agency quickly issued a statement. Hye Kyo had no intention to avoid her tax duties. The issue arose due to her accountant's mishandling, the statement said. The actress then quickly paid the missing amount of tax and a subsequent penalty of 3.8 billion won, but the public was not persuaded. At the time, the actress was the muse for various luxury brands, including Fendi, Chumé, and Bottega Veneta. But the scandal was so severe that she had to pull out of advertising and acting altogether. And for this, Hye Kyo disappeared for 2 years, only to come back with a bang. In 2016, the talented actress chose Descendants of the Sun as her first reappearance, and we all know what happened after. The series became a sensation, breaking records and attracting viewers from every corner of the world. Now, nobody has the mind to talk about Hye Kyo's private life, because they were too invested in just how good the drama is. With this major hit, the actress collected numerous awards, including a Baeksang, a Daesang, and even a Global Star Award for her influence in China. And following the flame, Hye Kyo's commercial deals all came back, starting with the high-end beauty brand Laneige.
피부는 하루 종일 수분 리필.
Number 3. Jun Ji-hyun. Drug use. Compared to the rest of the world, Korea is a nation extremely strict in drug use. So if a Korean actor or actress gets exposed for such a business, it may as well be over for them. But in 2009, the star of Kingdom and Hyena was among many that pleaded guilty for the use of multiple illegal drugs, including ecstasy and ketamine. He consequently faced a 6-month sentence, followed by a 1-year probation, 120 hours of service, and a fine of 360,000 Korean won. The 3 largest broadcasting stations of Korea, which are KBS, SBS, and MBC, also banned the actor from ever appearing in any of their dramas. But perhaps it was Ji-hoon's attitude that saved his star career from totally plummeting. He tested negative for drug use, but still pleaded guilty and promised to atone for his mistake. Even now, he publicly discussed his past scandals and showed both remorse and determination. In a press conference for one of his musicals, the actor shared, "A time that's neither long nor short has passed. But I always think about what happened. I'm filled with an apologetic and sorrowful heart. But in the end, I concluded that I should just work hard and become a better actor. It might sound selfish, but if I want to right my wrongs." And the actor soon found his way back to the entertainment industry via the 2015 drama The Mask. Finally, after various failed works, Jun Ji-hyun nailed a success worthy of his talent. His later works like The Spy Gone North and recently Kingdom had shown that the actor is still a top star. It seems that the actor's apologetic attitude and hard work had paved his way back to stardom and success. Number 4. Jun Ji-hyun, betraying her own country. The star of Kingdom, My Love from the Stars, and Legend of the Blue Sea had a career so successful that many people would dream of. But did you know that she had almost lost it all because of something completely out of her control? In 2014, her drama, My Love from the Stars, had pushed both the actress and co-actor Kim Soo-hyun to the top star status. And their influence in the promising market of China also skyrocketed. The duo thus nailed a commercial deal for Hongda Group's mineral water, and reportedly earned over 1 billion Korean won from this Chinese brand. But this is where their troubles began. In particular, Hongda Group's full name is Hongda Bingchuan. Well, Bingchuan is the name of a mountain that lies on the border between China and Korea. According to netizens, the two countries both claimed ownership of Bingchuan. And by accepting to promote such a brand, Jun Ji-hyun and Kim Soo-hyun are supporting China, betraying their home country of South Korea. All of a sudden, all of Ji-hyun's reputation went to dust. She was called uneducated, a nation traitor, and a criminal, all because of a brand name. Even worse, the actress did not break her commercial deal, worsening the ire of the public. But after a 2-year break from acting, it seems that everyone had forgotten about such events. Jun Ji-hyun's return in Legend of the Blue Sea was apparently so stunning that discussions now only focused on her chemistry with the co-actor Lee Min-ho. And when she appeared for the special episode of Kingdom, everything had died down. Now, people just think of Ji-hyun as a talented and beautiful actress. Finally, we have the case of Han Hyo-joo, who is still criticized for past action, yet still managed to bring back her celebrity status. This beautiful actress was once acclaimed a top beauty of Korea, and said to have an irresistible smile. But the star of Iljime, The Beauty Inside, and Dong-yi took a heavy fall in 2014 due to a bullying scandal. But not one of her own, because it was her younger brother that committed the act. In particular, Hyo-joo's brother was accused of heavily abusing a comrade to death while on military service. And while the actress had committed no crime, Hyo-joo's family was said to have paid $6,000 to the victim's family in order to keep them silent. Unsurprisingly, the public was enraged. They called Hyo-joo a murderer and said that she was a terrible character for covering up her brother's crime. It didn't help that she was in the same company with Byung Hun, who was also riddled with scandals at the time, and the two were looped together like criminals. Han Hyo-joo soon lost all of her support. Fans and brands alike had turned their back to the actress. Thus, the actress disappeared, and everyone thought that there was no chance for her to come back. But Han Hyo-joo had proven everyone wrong. In 2016, she appeared in W, Two Worlds, where she sported overwhelming chemistry with her co-star Lee Jung-suk, thus convincing everyone with her acting skills. After all, Han Hyo-joo is no talentless beauty. She can play completely different roles, and is unafraid to risk herself for the character. And with her effort, Hyo-joo's fame started to come back. Even now, people can't help but talk about her brilliant performance in W. And that's the list. Do you know of any other actors or actresses that managed to revive their careers? Do you think that these celebrities should receive support despite their scandals? Just comment your opinion down below. And if you want more videos like this, like, share, and subscribe to Poly Drama. We'll come back soon. See ya!